Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning, man? Happy Saturday. Come on in the room, talk to me nice, real quick. How y'all doing this morning? Happy Saturday to everybody as y'all slide into this live video, man. I just want to say hello to everybody. I got Facebook going on over here. I got Instagram in the middle. And guess what? I got TikTok over on this side. So yeah, we're going to run all three platforms and we're going to do it all at one time. Why? Because I believe in making sure that everybody get the same information. And I know for a long time, Facebook been like, yo, when you coming back street, we need you back. So I've been working wholeheartedly trying to get more videos put back on Facebook, man. You know what I'm saying? Interacting with all of you guys. I definitely did start out on Facebook. So I want to make sure that I'm constantly feeding the mass. Good morning, good afternoon, grand rising, rich rising, whatever it is, to whatever area that you're in, whatever time zone. What's going on over here on TikTok, man? Y'all know this over here. Y'all, I've been rocking with y'all. We've been doing these live videos now since 2020. How y'all doing this morning? Okay, IG like, man, don't leave us out. We know we was last to the party, but hey, we are here now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Yeah, I know some of y'all like, wait a minute, what's she doing live on Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, coach. Whoa, hold up. What you doing live on Saturday? Saturdays are not your days to be live, but you know I just be doing whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I do. What's up, Shay? How you doing this morning? Miss Sweets, I see you. Thank you so much, Sweet Notes. I see you this morning. Ra, I see you tapping in. Heather Smith, I see you tapping in. Good morning, Sweet Baby Treats over here on Facebook. I see you tapping in. What is it? Amber Renee, how you doing? Margaret Walker, how you doing? Come on, double tap on that screen. Come on, show me some love as you come into the room. Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you, Kalia. Great, inspiring queen. How you doing this morning? Y'all double tap on that screen. How y'all doing, man? I see y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Getting in here and about to get right. Getting in here and about to get right. How y'all doing this morning? Do me a favor real quick. But before I even get started, before I even get started, if you know I'm about to bring a word, go ahead and send me some love. If you know, oh, she is, yeah, come on. Tia, gonna start. Yeah, come on, Lily. Good morning to you. What's going on, Nia? If you know that you about to get a word this morning, go ahead and send me some love. I appreciate those flowers, Lily. Thank you so much, Kim. I see y'all tapping in, man. You know, you have this type of energy when you're fasting. When you've been on a fast, man, it give you a glow. It give you an energy that you like, man, listen, I'm telling you, it have you full. Thank you so much for those stars, Sweet Baby Trees. Thank you so much, Rob, for that badge. When you fasting and you praying and you're operating using your pressure plan. Thank you, Latoya Lane, for that badge. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that glow. It gives you that energy. It gives you that extra push. Miss Gant, thank you so much. I mean, it gives you that extra, that's why I'm trying to, it's a pressure plan, baby. Thank you so much, Tell Me. I appreciate that badge. You already know what time it is, y'all. We've been talking about release. Thank you so much, Chef Tasha Mack. I appreciate you. We've been talking about release. We talked about that all last week, right? That's what our conversation has been about. Is it Hickman? I appreciate that badge. That's been the topic of our conversation. But Coach told you how to release relationships. Coach told you how to release friendships. Thank y'all so much. Y'all, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because see, IG, y'all ain't playing this morning. Y'all like, Coach, we know you got a word. I see all y'all badges is coming through. You like, Coach, we know you got a word. We know you ain't about to tiptoe. We know you about to put it down. Thank y'all so much. I see all the gifts. Y'all got gifts and y'all got badges. Y'all got stars. Y'all got everything coming at one time. I couldn't keep up with everybody. I couldn't call everybody's name. But for everybody that knew, when you know that you know, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Coach then told y'all all week what we talked about. I said, we told you how to let go of relationships, how to let go of friendships. We talked about how to let go of the churches that was no longer servicing you. We told you how to walk away from jobs that was no longer servicing you. We told you how to walk away from family members that was no longer servicing you. When it got to that point in your life where you seen that it wasn't doing what it was supposed to have did, when it wasn't giving what it supposed to have gave, when you see that 1 and 1 ain't equaling 2 in that situation anymore, understand that we talked about the release, right? We talked about the release. If you've been hanging out with me, come on, hit that share button on TikTok. Hit that share button on TikTok. Get everybody in the room. We talked about releasing. You got to release. You got to let go of anything and anybody that's not in alignment with the life that you want. You got to release. You got to let go of anything and anybody that's no longer servicing you. If you see that they can't reciprocate, you got to let go. If you see that it's disrespect, you got to let go. When you see that they can't pick up what you put down, you got to let go. We talked about the power of being able to let go, the power of being able to step back, the power of being able to operate on your own. We talked about all the different things about releasing, but guess what? Come on. I ain't finished yet. I got more. I got more. Thank you, Unique. I appreciate you. I got more. Come on, double tap on my screen. Send me some. Come on over here. Send me some love, Facebook. I see IG. Y'all ain't playing no. I got more. Cause see, I can't tell you about how to let everything else go. I can't tell you how to walk away from everything else and then leave off this very important part. I can't just tell you how to do that and then I leave out this very important part. Good morning, chosen family. Thank you so much, Barbara Hunt, for those stars. Thank you so much. What else? What we're talking about today? We're talking about releasing you from you. Come on, double tap. Yeah, they had 23K on TikTok. I had to go ahead and drop it. They had 23.5. Come on, double tap on that screen. Come on now. Let's go. Come on, double. What you say, coach? You can't tell us how to let go of everything else. But then, I got to tell you how to let go of you from you. That's the topic of today. You cannot only just let go of all of those things. You have to also let go of that broken part of you. You got to let go of that hurt part of you. You got to let go of that part of you that's still hoarding that negative energy, that's still hoarding that negative pain, that's still going over there. Come on, friends, say, oh my God, I tried to tell you that we was going to walk heavy. You got to let go of that as well, because you got to understand that sometimes the hang up that you have in your life is not other people. Sometimes the person that's keeping you from being able to be your true, authentic self, Yeah, wait, hold up. Yeah, wait, oh, come on. No. What you say, coach? Yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Sometimes the person that's keeping you from being able to be your true authentic self, the person that's keeping you from being able to be successful, to live up to your fullest potential, being able to live your very best life, sometimes the person that you need to be releasing is you. And if you know what I'm talking about this morning, you got to release you from you. Oh, baby, hold on. Ain't nobody standing in my way like I'm standing in my way. Ain't nobody holding me up like how I'm holding me up. Ain't nobody discrediting me like how I'm discrediting and self-doubting myself. Hold on. What are we talking about today? I got to release me from me. Oh, okay. Well, I want y'all to hit that share button on Facebook. Send me, where we at? We got 140 stars. Let's get up to 500. Let's get 500 stars over. Oh, come on now. No, come on. Yeah. I gotta release me from me. Wait a minute. We talked about releasing we talked about releasing free people. We talked about releasing family. We talked about releasing jobs. We talked about releasing relationships. We talked about releasing family shifts. Come on. Thank you so much for those stars, sweet baby treats. Appreciate you. Now, we got to get to the meat of things. And I had to say this for Saturday, because Saturday I'm trying to stay on the stool, because Saturdays ain't my normal days to be live, but I knew that I needed the time to be able to really get into this thing, because I didn't want to go surface. I wanted to go deep. Thank you, Anisha, for those stars. I wanted to go into it. I wanted to break it down piece by piece. I really wanted to make sure that you understood that whether you sink or swim, it's on you. Whether you win or you lose, it's on you. That people can say whatever it is that they want to say about you. They can feel however they want to feel about you, but it's not going to have any effect until you start giving it power. What you say, coach? Don't let nobody destroy your view of you. Uh-oh, come on. That's red ink pen right there. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's red ink right there. Don't you, wait a minute, hold on. Coach, wait. Don't you let nobody destroy how you see you. Note number one is that negative self-image. That's black ink. That negative self-image. That red ink pen note is, don't you let nobody destroy your image. How you see you. How you see you. I don't want you out here valuing what other people say and how they feel about you. She said, you talking like you in my head, baby. I just got to make sure. Yeah, come on. I just want to make sure you know, because see, some folk ain't gonna like you just because you. Some people gonna feel a way about you just because it's you. Some people gonna always have something negative to say just because it's you. And you cannot allow the image that they have in their head or in their minds to become the image that you have about yourself. Note number one is you gotta shut down that negative image that you have of yourself. Why do you say that, coach? How you see yourself is going to be how you're going to treat yourself. Hello, somebody. What you say? You got to make sure that you see yourself right. How you see a thing is going to determine how you use that thing. So if you, come on. Wait. Come on, Miss Gant. I'm trying to. I want to get off the stool. I was. Yeah, come on. Yeah, no. The red ink pen. No, come on. Don't do that to me, Lily. I'm trying to stay on the stool. But people don't understand how important it is to make sure that you look at yourself and that you see yourself as being worthy. That you see yourself as being more than enough. If you see yourself as being successful, if you see yourself with that right light, some folk don't understand how important it is to have the right type of view of yourself. What is the topic of the day? I got to release me from me. Number one is shutting down that negative self-image. The red ink pen note is do not allow anybody, understand that, to destroy the way that you see you. Thank you, Anitra, for that badge. She said, Coach, it's too early, baby. Hold on. No. I'm right on time with this. I'm sealing it. I'm sealing it with this. I'm gonna seal it with this. I'm gonna seal it with this. This right here. I waited to the day for this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting to drop this. We had 390. Let's get up to 500, Facebook. Let me get some stars over here. What you say, how you see yourself is gonna be how you treat yourself. So if you see yourself as you're less than, then that's how you're gonna treat yourself. If you see yourself as not having a backbone, if being gullible, being weak-minded, then that's how you're gonna treat yourself. And you're gonna constantly look for outside validation. You're gonna constantly look for outside approval. You're gonna constantly be looking for people to come and give you the green light, the go ahead, somebody to tell you that extra push to put that battery in your back before you actually step up and start doing anything in life. You will be waiting on other people. You will always be a people pleaser. Understand that. Boy, I tried to let her hang out, but I can't stand a person that can't be focused. Have the day that you deserve, baby. Yeah, have the day. Yeah, she talking about how you looking left or right. I got 3 different platforms going on. Have the day that you deserve, sweetheart. Hell yeah. Come on, I'll block party you in a minute. Have the day that you deserve. Come on, double tap. How you see yourself is how you going to treat yourself. Hello, how you see yourself is going to be how you treat yourself. So if you see yourself as less than, then that's how you're going to show up in every area of your life. And when you show up that way, you got to understand that that's exactly how people going to treat you, because that's how you're showing up in your own life. Understand that if you see yourself as successful, then you'll push yourself, then you'll challenge yourself, then you'll put yourself out there. But if you don't see yourself as successful, if you only see yourself as barely having it, if you only see yourself as only living up to this limit, then guess what? You will get to that limit, that space right there, and you will settle. You'll stop. You'll get right there and you'll stop. Even though you know that you can do more, you won't. Even though you know that you can have more, you won't go get it. Because in your mind, you're already lying to yourself. You're already telling yourself that that's the end of it for you. Note number 1 was what? Shut down that negative image. Note number 2, if you're ready for note number 2, just put "we ready" inside the chat real quick. I just want y'all to type "we ready." Put "we ready" inside the chat. If you're ready for note number 2, and I want to let you know right now, if you need your steel toe boots, go ahead and get them. Go ahead and get those notes. Go ahead and get them. If you need your boots, go ahead and get your boots, because it's a 99.8% chance that I'm going to be on your toes a little bit. It's a 99.8% chance that I'm going to say something that's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you inside of this live. So do me a favor. If you need to go get your boots, go get it. If you're the type of person that know you like to jump up and run, do me a favor. Go ahead, prop the phone up, go ahead and get your tripod out, baby. Hello, that's right. If I got them folk that like to throw stuff, go ahead and grab that wig, go ahead and grab that shoe, because this is a 99.9% chance that I'm going to say something that's going to cause you to take off running. I need for you to understand the next thing that you're going to have to do is what? Baby, you're going to have to shut down those negative thoughts. Oh, yeah. What you said, you got to shut down those negative thoughts, baby. I'm talking about releasing you from you. Those negative thoughts. You have to shut down those negative thoughts, that negative dialogue that you have with yourself on a regular basis. Because how many people are going to be honest and say that, you know what, I talked myself out of that. I talked myself out of that. I could have been did this, but the conversation that was going on in my mind is the reason why I didn't step out. I allowed those thoughts to instill instilled that fear. I started thinking about how other folks was already doing what I wanted to do. I started looking at other people's pages and started seeing that they were already in the midst of doing what I wanted to do. I allowed that internal, that negative dialogue that was in the inside of me, nothing that nobody else had said, nothing that nobody else had done. It was my negative internal dialogue. If you got to free yourself from yourself. And the only way that you're going to do that is you have to learn how to shut down those negative thoughts. If you're in the Patreon, you already know the drill, baby. What you do? I shut down my negative thoughts with a positive one. You at your every year, if you're in the Patreon, if you're part of the chosen family, what did I tell you? We shut down every negative thought with a positive one. Understand that. Thank you, Shay Shay. Every negative thought I have to shut it down. I have to shut it down, and I shut it down with a positive one. Why? Because every single thing that the enemy tells me, I believe the opposite. As soon as those negative thoughts creep up into my mind, that's right, start telling me that I'm not good enough, I start reminding myself that I'm more than enough. As soon as those negative thoughts come in and saying that I'll never be this and I'll never be that because it's never happened in my family, then I let the enemy, the inner me, I let the inner me know that it's okay for me to be the first to ever do it, that everything was impossible until somebody showed that it was possible. Understand that every single time that that enemy, that life, that these inner thoughts start saying, oh yeah, well, you can't do this and you can't do that, I start letting them know that, you know what, the complete opposite, that I'm more than able, that I'm more than capable, that I'm more than aware. Understand that I got every single thing inside of me that I need to be able to push myself over to the next level, that I'm ready and I'm aware. Come on. Yeah, when you say I'm ready and I'm aware. I'm ready, I'm aware. Why you say I'm ready and I'm aware? Because sometimes you have to let yourself know. I know that everybody is already doing that, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm aware of the competition. I'm aware of the people that's out there. I'm aware of what everybody else got going on, but I'm just letting me know that that's not going to stop me. We can have the same exact business, almost the same exact logo. Understand that, but what I do and how I do it won't be the same as you. Understand that I got that spliff about me. Understand that with that favor. Come on, okay. I'm about to go. I ain't going in there. I'm not finna go. Come on. Double tap on the screen. Let's just be real. How you do it and how I do it won't be the same. If God gave me the business, if he gave me the vision, if he told me that this is what I'm called to do, this is what I'm anointed to do, this is a part of his plan for my life, then it doesn't matter how many other people are doing the same exact thing. They will not get the same exact results that spliff. I'm waiting. We at 400 on Facebook. Come on, let's get us up to 500. Yeah, come on. Wait a minute. Yeah, I just want. Yeah, I'm gonna say something, Raw. Hold on. Let me get 5 badges on IG. I'm gonna say something when the spliff. I'm gonna say something. Hold on, Pastor. I see you. I appreciate you. Crystal D, come on in the room. Come on, Lily. Hold on. I want you to understand that. Yeah, when you're operating in authenticity, I think that's how you say it. When you're operating as your true self, there's no competition. When you're doing what you're called to do, then there's no real competition. When you're out here and you're doing what you're called to do, appointed to do, then there's no real competition. You can see people, understand that, but the lane that you in will never swerve over into theirs. What you got going on in your life will I would never be in your lane, baby. Yeah, what you trying? I try to tell you, but even though we got the same exact thing, and all of that. Want me to tell you why we're not the same? Because that spliff that's over here on mine, that sets me apart. I'm talking trailblazer, right? Even though it might look like we going into the same direction, but when you a trailblazer, you know we can both go straight, and then all of a sudden you will see me there. Okay, well hold on. What you say, Coach? We could be in the same. We could be riding neck and neck. I'm talking to parallel. I'm talking to adjacent, right there. We're going straight on through. But because of the fact that you see me, babe. You thought I was going the way that you're going, but I'm not. Understand that my calling is different. My purpose is different. What my part of my plan is different. And that's the reason why it's always important for you to do what? Keep your eyes on your own paper. Keep your thoughts and everything on what it is that you want out of life. Understand that you got to shut down those negative thoughts always with a positive thought. Any anything that the enemy tells you about you, you have to make sure that you do what? I believe the opposite of that, because that's the enemy's job, to interrupt your flow, to interrupt your transition. He knows that if you stay on that path, that transformation is on the other side of that. So he has to go outside of his way to interrupt you up here, to make you think that you're not what you know for a fact that you are, so that you can stop. Think the opposite. Think the opposite. Well, wait, whoa. Okay, I got some more. If y'all ready, just put we ready. That's for all of my overthinkers. That right there, that's for all of my overanalyzers. Come on, thank you, Pastor Tudor. I appreciate you. Thank you, Simply Me. I appreciate you. Double tap on that screen. All right, thank you, Living. I appreciate you. Anything that the enemy tells you, make sure that you believe the opposite. Shut down all those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. Understand that. I need for you to know. The first one was what? Shut down that negative self-image. How you see yourself is going to be how you're going to treat yourself. Understand that. So if you see yourself a certain type of way, that's how you're going to treat yourself. And when you see something wrong, you use it wrong. Because what you say, Coach, when you see it wrong, you use it wrong, right? If you see a cup and you got the cup turned upside down and you've been sitting a candle on top of the cup, you're misusing that thing because you don't see it the right way. You're using the cup as if it's a candle holder when it's actually a cup. Understand that. So how you see a thing determines how you use a thing. I should have made that a note. That's a note. Put that, yeah. It ain't in mine. Put it in that, yeah. How because wait a minute, Coach. Wait. You went where? You went. Don't worry about me. I'm coming back. Friends say teach. Oh Lord, but put that in your notes though. Come on now. How you see a thing determines how you use a thing. If you see a cup and you're putting a candle inside of the cup, you're using it as a cup holder, but that's not what it actually is. It's actually a cup. Understand? It's a cup, but you're misusing it because of how you see it, and that's how we sometimes do ourselves. We misuse and mishandle ourselves. Friends say, I love the analogy, babe. I'm telling you, that just came left field. How you see a thing is how you use a thing. So if you see yourself with the wrong light, then you will misuse you. You will mishandle you. You won't do what you need to do with you because you don't see you the right way. That was note number one. I just went back to note number one because I had some new people pop in. Never mind me. I like to go back. I got to make sure everybody know what's the topic of the day. Baby, I got to release myself from myself. Hello, I got to release me from me. We talked about releasing all week. We talked about releasing relationships, friendships, job shifts, church shifts, anything that wasn't servicing us. But I held off on this one. I said, I'm going to teach you how to release you from you. Because see, sometimes your problem that you got is not other people, it's you. Sometimes the person that you really need to let go is that old broken version of you, that old hurt version of you, that old depressed version of you, that old stressed out version of you is expired, it's dated. And understand that there's a part of you that's begging to break free. That war that you feel in the inside of you is that new person that's saying that I'm outgrowing this here body. I'm outgrowing this body. I've outgrown this thinking. I'm trying to give you something new and you still holding on to this. I'm trying to move forward in life. And come on, we getting all the right information, but the more I try to filter it, pour in the right, and you keep holding it on, we about to be backed up in a minute. Uh-oh. What you say, Coach? Wait. What you say? Can I go outside? If I can go outside, just put say yes. Just say go outside, Coach, because I want to go outside. I want to go outside. Can I go outside? Can I go outside? Come on, Crystal Love. Can I go outside? Just say yes in the comment section. If I can go outside, just put yes. A friend say yes, go outside. Okay. Yeah, I just for 1 second, I'm just gonna tiptoe out the door, and I'm gonna tiptoe out the door real quick, and I'm gonna show you. Understand? Matter of fact, this is the first time I'm about to draw something. I want to go outside, and I want you to understand. Friends said we've been outside. Okay, Tia, hold up. I want you to see the filter. This is OU. This is new. This OU over here. OU over here, and you all clogged up. All of this is OU. All this is OU. Over here, this new you. And every single time you get on a live video, you're pouring into you. Every single time you go to a seminar, you're pouring into you. Every single time you get new information, you're pouring into you. Every time you start praying, fasting, worshiping, working on your pressure plan, going to your therapist, your coach, you're pouring into you. You're pouring into you. You see you? Now all of a sudden what you're doing, oh, come on and teach. You got to understand, the more that you pour the good in, the more that you pour in all of the things that you need, the more that you do this right here, you're now coming to that part where you're pushing up. You're adding pressure right here to this built up OU. And the more that you pour in, that OU have started to come out. That OU is starting to come over on the other side because it is a filtering process. But the problem comes in is that when you start to feel that pressure right here, that's when you start feeling, oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Send me some love. If you understand what's going on, let me get some stars on Facebook. If it makes sense to you, let me get a couple badges on IG. TikTok, if I'm in your house, if you get it, go ahead and send me some love. Thank you, Krista D. Thank you, Kim. If you get it, come on. Get out of my head, Sierra. I see you. Come on. If you got it, okay, thank you, Danielle. What happens, coach? Come on, pay attention. I told you I waited till today for this. Y'all gonna give me some time today. We gonna hang out a little bit today because I'm gonna get this whole message up. Come on, what you say? What happens is you get right here and you feel the clog. Once you get right there and you start to feel that pressure. Thank you, Free Gregory. Thank you, Rob. You start to feel that pressure now that you're pushing up. You feel that pressure, right? Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate you. Guess what you do? You stop because you feel that pressure. I asked you to send me some love because I knew it was going to be some people that wasn't going to tell the truth. I said send me some stars because I already knew it was going to be some of y'all that wasn't going to say ouch and send them stars. It was going to be some folk that wasn't going to say ouch and send the gift. It was going to be some folk that wasn't going to say ouch and send the badge. So I asked for it first. Some of us, we stop when we start to feel the pressure. When we start to feel that pressure, when we start to push it up, and when we pushing it up and we start to see that when we start pushing out, thank you, Purple Flower, and we start to see that some of the people that we love the most is being spilled to the ground because now we identify that those people are not good for us. When we start to see that some of them people that we thought we were going to take with us to the end won't be going to the end because they spearing out over on that part where we don't need. When we say that church didn't hit the ground, when we say that job we didn't outgrow it, when we say that friend group we didn't outgrow it, when we say that family group we didn't outgrow it, and all of a sudden because of that pressure we stop right there with that clog. What are you telling me, coach? That you have to unclog, understand, to shut it down, that those thoughts. It's important. You got to unclog it. You got to unclog it. You got to unclog it. The more a positive that you push in, the more of that negative that got to come out. And you got to use that as if it's your Drano. And everything that comes out, guess what? What we do, we don't do nothing but let it flow all over the place. We don't even care where it's going. We let it go all over the place because once it's finished unclogging, then we go and get all of the stuff that we need to start cleaning it up. When you cleaning up a mess, you don't follow that mess. When you put it in the trash, and when you put it in the trash, you put it in the dumpster. When the dumpster come and pick it up, you ain't running behind it trying to figure out where the trash went. That's how you have to be about your life. When it overflows, when it unclogs, you have to let it unclog. And after you unclog it, you go through and you clean it up the best way that you know how. Put it in the trash and you allow the trash be taken to where trash go. It's no longer servicing you. It should no longer be taking up mental space. In the season that we're going into in our life, you do not have the mental capacity. You don't have the space inside of your mind to be holding on to anything that's no longer servicing you. Shutting down those negative thoughts, that negative internal dialogue. Some of y'all gonna get mad. Letting go of those memories. Shutting down that reminiscing about, oh no, baby, I gotta let all of that go. Yeah, I gotta let all of that go. Every time that come into my mind and I'm reminiscing about this, I have to remind myself that ain't good for me. Yeah. Just as happy as I was just as miserable. I have to remind myself of the disrespect that came along with that. I have to remind myself of the fact that, I was smiling in that moment, but I was crying the next. Yeah. I was happy, joy in that moment, but I was over there laid in the the floor. I was sliding down the wall. I was pacing the floor. I was driving, going nowhere fast. The next. Oh, baby, yeah. You have to learn how to shut that down. If y'all ready for the next thing, I'm ready to go to what's next. I'm ready to go what's next. Understand? Yeah. I'm talking about how you free yourself from yourself, how to let you go from you. Because it's one thing to cut ties with other folk, but you got to cut ties with that old broken version of yourself as well. The next thing, if y'all ready, I just want y'all to put ready. I just want y'all to put we ready. Your friend, it's okay to cry over here. We cry all the time over here. Come on now, put it in. If you were ready, I'm ready. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, I'm just outside. I came back in. I gave y'all my illustration, but y'all gonna make me go get me a chalkboard. Y'all gonna make me go get me a chalkboard, honey. Yeah. Let me see what my funds looking like. I've been and made my way over to Hobby Lobby today. Come with a chalkboard. I think I might need me one of them, because sometimes when I be teaching, it be like y'all need me to draw it so y'all can understand where I'm coming from, baby. I've been and showed up with a chalkboard. All of your notes will be on that board and everything. Don't play with me now. Come, we say we outside. We outside. Where we going? Okay, so the next thing is this right here. Y'all ready? Next thing we're going to go right here. You're going to have to shut down that negative. Come on. You have to shut down that negative conversations. Which is something about, see, it's one thing to have negative internal dialogue, but it's another thing when you have negative external dialogue. When you're sitting around other people that are speaking nothing but negativity. When you're sitting around, friends say, come on. Come on. When you're sitting around folk that ain't doing nothing, every time you say something positive, they got something negative. Every time you talk about something that you want to do and how you, look at Crystal. Crystal, like, go get the board, coach. Hold on. We'll go get that board. Thank you. Is it K397? Baby, we'll go get that board. Don't play. Y'all know I love a good teaching live. Please don't. I love a good teaching live. Ain't nothing like giving people information that'll change their life. I get joy. I get fulfillment in there. You know what I'm saying? Being able to show them how they can. Oh, baby, I love that. That's my calling. That's my job. That's my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I love when you can. Oh, wait a minute. I never thought of it that way. I know. I love a good teaching live. When you're sitting around folk, you have to shut down. That's note number 3. You're shutting down those negative conversations. Thank you, Diva Styles, for that badge. Oh, coach, wait a minute. She said, wait a minute. This is hitting me hard. Negative conversations. What you talking about, coach? I need for you to understand why it's important for you to shut down those, get up out of those negative conversations. Get up from around those conversations. Whether you sitting at work at the table, a lunch table, if you at school at the lunch table, if you riding around in the car, when you know that those folks don't have nothing but negative conversations happening around you, you have to get away from it. You have to shut that down. You have to disconnect yourself from that. Reason being is because you have to understand your ear canals. Hello, somebody. Understand that you have to protect your ear canals, because you have to know that you can have something going on that you want to do, and sitting around those people, when the enemy cannot get to you, he will get to the people that you're around. And right there, you ain't said nothing to them. You ain't brought nothing up to them. You holding on to your information, and you'll be sitting right there, and somebody will do what? They'll get to talking. And because you in that conversation, they just instill fear inside of your plan. They just planted that seed of doubt over inside of your plan. They just said that one thing that triggered that negative emotion inside of you, and now you are afraid to do what you wanted to do. Now you're questioning whether you should do what you wanted to do. Now you don't know what to do, because the more that they talk, the more that they go back. Yeah, you have to understand that it's important that you let folk know. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to have that conversation. That right there, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Come on, Danielle, appreciate those stars. Yeah, you have to learn how to shut down negative conversations. Make sure you do it every chance that you get. Hold on one second. We got somebody over here. Ban. Yeah, you have to shut down those negative conversations. People that sit right there with you, you tell them your good news, and the moment that you try to tell them your good news, they got something negative to say. The moment that you tell them what you about to go out and do, the next thing you know, they got something negative to say. Every single time that you try to take one step forward, they got something else that they want to drop in. No. Stop telling your good news to people that you know only have something negative to say. You a negative Nancy. All you do is whine and complain. You a negative Nancy. No matter whatever somebody got going on, boy, you will find something wrong in everything. You can't be happy for folk to save your life. Every time it turn around, everybody else was happy, joy. And here you come in talking about what if this and what if that and all this extra stuff. Why you just couldn't clap like everybody else? Why you couldn't just say congratulations like everybody else? Why you couldn't just say best wishes like everybody else? Why you had to come in with your negative dialogue? Why you had to come in all of a sudden? Well, I just want to talk about what this is and what that is, because we don't care about none of that, because none of that is going to be able to stop God. You don't understand that we're including God in this what we're talking about. Ain't nothing that you talking about gonna have more power than him. So we don't need that negative conversation. You have to shut down those negative conversations, and that's gonna go into the next one, which is what? That negative environment. Friends, that you in my business. Oh yeah, not just the negative conversations. You have to get up out of those negative environments. Oh, coach, wait a minute. You walking too heavy. You walking too heavy. Yeah, because people don't like to talk about when we talk about negative conversations, because they feel like this rent is right at the place that I need it. We splitting a split over here. I can afford to stay here. And if I get up out of this environment, coach, it's going to mean that I'm going to have to spend a little bit of more money. It means that I'm going to have to catch a couple of extra hours. If I get up out of this negative environment, then guess what, coach? Wait a minute. That's going to require a little bit more work out of me. And I need for you to understand the way that you're holding yourself back by being in those type of environments. You owe it to yourself as you continue to grow, continue to heal, continue to evolve in life, to start picking and choosing people and places and situations that fit the lifestyle that you're moving into. Oh, I already know how y'all gonna act about that one. Yeah, because wait a minute. Wait a minute, I already knew. I knew that was going to get up under some folks' skin. Wait a minute, friends say exactly. Let me tell you why. Because if back in the day, the old folk would say, well, what? Places I used to go, I don't go no more. Things I used to do, I don't do no more. People I used to hang out with, I don't hang out with no more. That's what the old folk would say. That's what the older people would tell you back in the day. Oh, yeah, before I got on this walk with Christ, before I started getting in touch with the Lord, before I gave the Lord my life, now that I've done that, then now the things that I used to do, I just don't do that. The way that I used to talk, I don't talk that way. Understand that, and what I'm going to say to you, my people that are here for inspiration and motivation, it's the same exact thing. The more that you start working on yourself and your development, the more that you grow, the more that you heal, the more that you evolve in life, you got to understand that you owe it to yourself to make sure that you're putting yourself in the right type of environments in which you can grow. You want to be around folk that you can learn from. You want to be around folk that can pour into you. You want to be around folk that can contribute to your development. You don't want to be in an environment surrounded by people that are only leeches. Okay. Well, the truth still gonna be the truth, and y'all can't get mad at me for telling the truth. I'm just saying, like, the more you pour into yourself, the more they suck it right on out you. What you saying? That's a red ink pen, though, baby. What you say, coach? I'm just saying that. Here we go again. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to I'm going to get my board. Hold up. Let me go back to my drawing. Hold on. I'm just saying. Listen. Don't get mad at me, because the truth is just gonna be the truth. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Now, hold on. I gotta use another pacing. Now we're using up I'm going back to my drawing. I just want you to understand. Yeah, I got to go back to it. So now here we go. Y'all ready? Just let me know when y'all ready. Rod, don't laugh at me. I'm going to get me a board. I ain't going to play with y'all. So whenever I have these conversations, I can come back to my board. Just hold on for a second. Y'all ready? If y'all ready, just let me know when y'all ready. Let me know when y'all ready. I just want to show. I got to do my drawing. Hold on. Let me do my drawing. This is you. Okay, yeah, this is you, and this is you full, you up here, you full, you over there flourishing in life, you're looking good. Yeah, okay, I got my drawing. This you. I pay attention. Pay attention. Come on, because you're going to love me up in a minute. Sometimes you want me to tell you while I want to use these right now, while I'm doing this right now, because sometimes people are visual learners. They have to see it. When you're saying it to them, they can hear it, but they need to see it so they can actually see the damage that they're doing to themselves. That's what I'm saying. The dry erase board friend, you knew what I was talking about. They have to see the damage that they're doing to themselves so that they can understand the damage that they're doing to themselves. So what happens is, what was that note? The note is that you have to do what? You have to detach yourself from those negative environments. That's the next note for you, right? So when this is you right here, and this right here, this is the negative environment that you're sitting in. You see, this is the negative environment that you're sitting in. That's you, and these lines on the outside, that's the negative environment that you're sitting in. When you're operating with a full cup and you are inside of a negative environment, what happens is these negative things, they start poking holes in your cup. They poking holes in your cup. Yeah, them holes that's going in your cup. Yeah. They go in your cup. All those that's them holes going inside of your cup. Your cup is full. So when you over here pouring into your cup, when you over here pouring into your cup, as fast as you can pour in, they're sucking it out. Being in the wrong type of environment, in a negative environment, what happens is your cup is full. You're pouring into your cup on a regular basis, but because of the negative environment that you're in, these leeches, these folks out here, they're doing nothing but they're driving, and they don't do it one time. Understand? It ain't a one-time thing. Remember, we talked about that in class. The enemy don't come at you one time. Understand that he keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming until he finally makes his way all the way in. Understand that, because he has to wear you down to the point where he's able to penetrate your cup. So they might start off with one conversation and you brush it off, then another conversation and you brush it off. I'm talking about, because conversation and environment is kind of going in the same thing right now. Two different notes, but it's a two-part note, right? So now what the enemy does is constantly come back and forth, right? Until they penetrate that cup, until they penetrate that peace, until they penetrate that joy, until they penetrate your sanity. They don't just happen one time, because if it happened one time, you will brush it off. If it happened one time, you might walk away. It just keeps coming back because you're still sitting in that environment. So as fast as you're pouring into you, they're draining it right on up out of you. So you're walking around doing all this fasting. I want to tell you the damage that it does to you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. When you're trying to sit in an environment that is not good for you, when you're trying to sit in an environment that's not fulfilling, that's not pouring into you, that's not reciprocating, then these things you're pouring in, but they're constantly draining you. They're constantly sucking everything that you put in, sucking it right back out. So you find yourself praying, fasting, worshiping, going to seminars, webinars, going to empowerment conferences, spending all of this money, doing all of these things to pour into you, and they just drain right back out because of the environment that you're still in. And what happens is you become frustrated. You become annoyed. Come on, God. You become frustrated, you become annoyed, and then all of a sudden you develop that mentality where this ain't working for me. So wait a minute, come on. Then you develop that mentality where you start to feel like this is not working for me. I'm doing all of this work on myself and it's not working. I'm doing all of this praying and it's not working. I'm doing all of these fasts and it's not working. I'm giving and doing and I'm doing and giving and it's not working. And what you start to do is you start to question. Come on, Ra, let's be real. We've seen it so many times. Some of us, if we're going to be honest, you got to be honest with yourself and say, Coach, that was me at one point. That's That's how I was feeling. Like, is what I'm doing real? Is what I'm doing working? Is it really worth what I got going on? Because I keep doing this and doing this and doing this, and nothing is happening. I keep doing this and doing it and doing this. And guess what? I'm still in the same mindset. And it's because you haven't changed your environment. You still connected to the same leeches. They still pulling. They still at you. They still sucking you dry. Come on. Come on. As fast as you can pour it in, they drain it out. As fast as you can fill your cup, they drain it right back out. So it wears you down and make you think that all the work that you're putting into yourself is not worth it. That all the time, the energy and the effort that you're putting into yourself, that it's not worth it. But the problem is that you have to be willing to change this environment. I have to align my life for the life that I want, even if it's not if it's not here right now. I'm on my way to it. You have to trust and believe and live in that as if it's already done. That's a part of your faith walk. If y'all ready for the next note, just put "we ready" in the comment section. I'm ready, man. Y'all at 1197. Y'all at 1197 over here on Facebook. Go ahead and get us up to 200K. I'm at 2K. Get us up to 2K. We at 1197 right now. I know we can get to 2K. Come on, double tap on the screen. Y'all might as well send me some love. Like, the truth is gonna be the truth. What you trying to tell us, Coach? I got another one. I got another one. I got another one because I want to show you how that conversation and environment flow. And it come on. Thank you so much, Danielle. Let's get right. Y'all ready for this next note? Y'all ready? I see IG say we ready. Okay, TikTok is over here, so y'all ready. The next note is just right here. That negative self-action. Thank you, Christina, for those stars. That negative self-action. Negative self-action. Coach, what you talking about? I don't be doing nothing negative to myself. I don't be doing nothing negative to myself. What you talking about? Negative self-action. Wait a minute. We're going with that right there. Yeah. Oh, y'all gonna lie and say y'all treat yourselves the way that you supposed to treat yourself? How many of y'all gonna say ouch on that right there? I know that I don't treat myself the way that I supposed to treat myself. Oh, friends say you talking to me. Come on, Khalil Gray. Yeah, when's the last time that you done something nice for you? When was the last time that you went outside of your way and you said, this right here, this is just for me? See, we can do it easily for other people. We can make a way easily for other people. But what was the last sacrifice that you made for yourself? That negative that negative self-action right there. It's like, now it's not just the thoughts, the conversations, the environments, and the image. It's about the actions. When have you said, I just want to love on me for a minute? Every time that you choose somebody else over you, that's a negative self-action. That's a red ink pen note. Every time that you choose someone else over you, that is a negative self-action. For anybody who did not know what that was. And I'm talking about even in the smallest things. Because small things become big things if you're not paying attention. Things that you think are small, they're minute, they don't really matter. They don't matter until they matter. Anytime that you choose someone else over you, that's a negative self-action. action. Even if it's I was going to take myself to the mall, but I gave the money to the kids instead. I was going to take myself out to dinner, but then I gave the money to my husband because they said they was going to do this instead. Oh man, I was going to do this for me, but then they was taking up money on the job, so I gave it to them instead. Yeah. That's negative self-action. And somebody gonna say, oh, well, coach, I feel like that's just a little bit too deep, a little bit too much. And see, every time I come on your live, you got to be going that deep. You got to be going ocean flow. Every time I come on your live, you want to go ocean flow. You ocean flow. Your lives is ocean flow lives. You understand? That's how deep you want to go. You want to go ocean flow. But I want you to understand. Yeah, come on. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Every single time that ocean flow, every single time that you do it, it's a negative self-action. Want me to tell you why? I want you to understand. You know what? Your life is a car. Understand that your life is a car. A car can't run without fuel, right? See, I want to go back to drawing again. I ain't got no more pages, y'all. This book is almost over. I got to get it. Look, this is it. And y'all know this is my book for all of my notes. And these are all the notes that I have given for the Chosen family. All of this this is from last year and a little bit of this year. So yeah, I'm here now. So I can't draw no more. But yeah, I need for you to understand. Pay attention. Follow what I'm saying. A car. You're the car. A car can't run without fuel, right? Self-care is the fuel that keeps the car running. Self-care is the fuel that keeps the car running. That's how important it is to practice great self-care. That's how important it is for you to make sure that your mental health, your spiritual health, and your physical health is top tier. Your self-care is the fuel that keeps the car running. If there's no fuel in the car, then the car is stuck on the side of the road. And sometimes we're stuck in life on the side of that life road because we done ran out of fuel. We sitting on you know how people run when they run out of gas, they sitting on the hood or the back of the car. Now there you go. You sitting up on the hood, say, I can't draw it. I would have drew it. Yeah, you sitting up on the hood or on the back of your car, just hoping and praying that somebody stopped by. Just hoping and praying that one of those blue trucks roll up to try to put you some extra gas inside the car. Hoping and praying that it's going to be a nice state trooper that's going to slide by and give you a chance to take you down the road to get you a gas can so you can put some over in the car. You sitting over there hoping and praying and hoping, baby. That's all you out there doing. Why? Because self-care is the fuel that keeps the car on the road. If you are not practicing great self-care, then you're putting yourself in a position to end up over on the side of the road. Mental health, physical health, and spiritual health need to be operating at its finest. Not only that, when you're operating in that type of capacity as well, you're not easily distracted by the enemy in life and things that are happening in your life. When you're practicing great self-care, it also develops, it provides you with this shield of protection, right? When you're operating with great self-care, that means that you have this overflow. And when things happen in your life, you had a little on the outside that you could take for that. You had a little over here where you could take for that. And you're never dipping in the inside of your cup. You're only passing away the things that you have along the outside of it. So you have to understand as well that practicing great self-care, not only does it keeps you flowing in life, it also gives you that extra layer of protection. All right. And you can also add that. I'm a firm believer in that. And I think, yeah, you can definitely add that into your notes as well. Because one thing that you have to understand about yourself is that no matter what it is that you got going on in life, you are responsible for you. You're responsible for how long you sit on the side of the road. You're responsible for how long you sit in those environments. You're responsible for how long you indulge in those conversations. You're responsible for the negative thoughts that's inside of your mind. mind, taking responsibility and saying that I have to shut these down. You're responsible for your self-action. All of these things are your responsibility. When I was in Atlanta, I told them, I said, you're not responsible for your hurt, but you are responsible for your healing. The situation that we're in right now in life is that you have to know that it's your responsibility. You are your responsibility. You're not responsible for the hurt, but you are responsible for the healing. You're responsible for how long you sit and you soak. You are responsible for how long you allow people to continue to stay connected to you while disrespecting you. You're responsible, understand, for how long you hold on to relationships and friendships and family ships that's no longer servicing you. You are responsible because you have a divine right of choice. At any given moment, you can say, this is where I get off. This is where I stop. This right here, this is the end for me. You have that choice. But the only way that you're going to know that you have that choice is by you doing the self-work on yourself, becoming more aware of who you are, and what you carry. Because some people that don't know that they have that power because they haven't activated it. They don't know that they have that authority because they haven't activated it. But the moment that you realize, grab your pens, the moment that you realize that every single thing that you encounter in life is all a part of the plan, then you'll look at things differently. What you say, Coach? The moment that you realize that everything that you're going through, thank you, Ra, for that badge, in life is all part of the plan, then you will see it differently. Friends say, this is so good. You will see it differently. Things that you used to think was going to come and destroy you, and you would get scared and frustrated, and you'll be running around in a panic. When you realize that it's all part of the plan, then you'll operate your superpower, which is the power of calmness, so that you can think clear and strategize and make sure that the outcome is in your favor. But if your view is still messed up, if the enemy still has your attention, still have you distracted in life, then you will go into a panic. You will go into fight or flight mode. You will go into, I got a desperation. I got to hurry up and fix this. I got to figure out how to finesse it. I got to figure a way to bamboozle it. I got to see how I can manipulate it. And I need for you to understand that every time that you do that, you become a part of the problem and not a part of the solution. You have to operate using your superpower, which is that power of calmness, so that you can think and strategize, so that you can think, relax, and allow God to speak to you, to give you direction. And sometimes it's just for you to stand still. Sometimes the response is silence. Sometimes the response is no response. Sometimes the response is, that's a God's problem. Instead of you jumping in, draining yourself, dragging yourself, wearing yourself out, worrying yourself, stressing yourself about something that you honestly can't do anything about, even if you wanted to. It's beyond, thank you, Brittany, for those stars, your control. It's beyond your control. Calmness. This is what I teach. If you're a part of my Patreon, you know. It's a superpower. It's in that moment that you're saying, God, I'm centering. It's in that moment, God, I need you to do what you do. Give me the words. Give me the actions. And if you don't give me anything, then I know that I'm meant to be still. If you don't give me anything, then I know that nothing is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's honoring him and his leadership. Because if we're going to be real, some of us going to say, if I fix it my way, y'all might have to come and get me from the county. If I fix it my way, we might be over at the hospital. If I fix it my way, I'm going from 0 to prison, and I'm doing it expeditiously. So I'm going to try your way. And sometimes his way is just nothing. But for us to do nothing, and I know I'm outside a minute. Let me go outside for a second. Sometimes the problem come in with us when we're doing nothing is we feel like we allow somebody to win. We allow somebody to have that one up on us, or we allow somebody to get that victory. And I want you to understand that it's the other way around. When you're operating in calmness, when you don't allow people to upset you, to frustrate you, to annoy you, to get up under your skin, when you don't allow people to pierce your peace, when you don't allow people to upset your flow, when you don't allow people to trigger you into responding to them and what they got going on, you're actually the person that's in control. Being able to be emotionally intelligent is a gift. Being able to practice that level of self-control and discipline is a gift. Acting out of your emotions is going to cost you every single time. But when you are the type of person that don't act out of emotion, but act out of wisdom, then you're guaranteed a win. That's the real power. And that's not what people are used to. Right? So I'm going down. You have to understand that giving yourself grace, anytime that you're changing those things, the things that we talked about, right? We talked about negative thoughts, negative conversation, negative self-image, negative actions, negative environment. You're responsible for your healing, your life. And now we're talking about accepting that this is all part of the plan. The next part of this is understanding that, when you step up out of this person that you have been for a very long time, because the topic today is what? We talked about releasing everything. The topic today is about how can I release me from me? Now we're talking about how can I release me from me? Because everybody else ain't the problem no more. I didn't cut them off. I got to release me from me now, coach. I got to release me from me, right? So all these notes and the illustrations that we went through, now you have to do what? I got to show myself grace. I got to show myself mercy because what? This person that I'm creating right now, this brand new. The person that I'm creating right now, this is a brand new person. I've never been this person before. I never had to think this deep before. I never had to make sure that I was operating this type of way before. This is brand new. And I need for you to understand that you can't be so hard on yourself. Know that you can't be so hard on yourself, because if you be that hard on yourself, then eventually you'll be just like those people that we talked about that feel tired, that feel frustrated, and you feel like it's not working, so you will give it up. So what I need for you to do, grab your ink pens real quick. If you got your ink pens, I need you to jot this down. You will not become a different person overnight. Your transformation is seldom, it's not dramatic. You will not become a different person overnight. Transformation is seldom or a process. It's not dramatic or instant. Put it in your notes. Somebody need to make that a red ink pen note. Because you'll be real hard on yourself. Come on. This don't happen. This ain't, if all these things that we just talked about, can you imagine trying to do all that at one time? All the illustration, we done had two big illustrations over here. Ain't no way you would do all of that at one time. You won't be able to conquer all of that at one time. You did not get into the situation that you're in right now, mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, overnight. This was a process. This is years, this is months, this is decades worth of trauma, betrayal, letdowns, hurt, pain. These are things that have happened over years. One session won't fix it. One therapy visit won't fix it. One seminar, one webinar won't fix it. This is something that you work at, and you work at it daily. You work at this every single day that you wake up. You make a decision to say that I'm locking in with myself, that this what I'm doing, this is for me. I deserve this transformation. I deserve this healing. I deserve this joy. I deserve this peace. I deserve this open door. I deserve this opportunity. I deserve to be able to operate as my true, authentic self. I deserve to be able to take up space. I deserve to be heard, to be valued, to be honored amongst everybody that I interact with. I deserve it. That's bare minimum. That's bare minimum. If you think about it, to be seen, to be heard, to be valued by people that you sit up under, that's the bare minimum. All right? What was the note, coach? You will not become a different person overnight. Your transformation is seldom. Your transformation is seldom. Not dramatic. It's a process. It's not instant. It's something that you have to work towards, that you have to work at every single day of your life. And that's a fact. Next thing. I want you to understand. Y'all ready? Next thing. I'm ready. I'm ready to keep going. In the process of you understanding that you are in total and complete control, I want you to understand it's important that you learn how to trust yourself. What's up, Kira? Good morning. How you doing? I Raleigh 93. Next thing is right here. You have to learn how to trust yourself. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Trust the thoughts that you're making, the decisions that you're making for yourself. Understand that that's very, very important in your life. Why? Because our bodies and our minds are in constant conversation with each other. Our bodies, understand your body and your mind and your spiritual, your spiritual being is in constant conversation with each other, constantly saying, are we going to do this or not? Are we on board or not? Are we praying or not? Is this happening or not? And you have to understand that when your mind says this is what we're going to do, and your body, your spirit, your heart gives it that power to say, let's execute, that's when it happens. What are you telling us? Free yourself from that constant battle of my mind versus my heart, my mind versus my spirit. Get yourself on one accord. Yes, I do one-on-one life coaching Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of every week. My booking site is LaRoyHall.com. LaRoyHall.com. Select coaching, and I do coaching Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of every week. That's one-on-one sessions via Zoom. What you say? You had to shut down that war. Are you not tired of that inner war? That spiritual warfare? Constantly going back and forth? No. Shut it down. Your body and your heart and the constant conversation, always talking to each other. Make sure that the conversation is in alignment with the life that you're creating for yourself, so that when the mind try to step out, the body's like, now you know we ain't about to do that. Baby, you know what I'm saying? You already know the heart ain't even in with you on there. You already know what we doing. You already know what the alignment is, baby. You already know what time it is. We are not about to go over there, desire restraints, baby. Look good, sound good, smell good, but ain't good for us. Hello, somebody. Now, yeah, as much as we want to do that, the heart is saying no. Mine is like, oh, come on, let it be. No. Shut it down. Don't even come to me about something that you know that I'm not about to do. That tempting me, well, I can't be tempted. That's how steadfast I am in what's going on in my life. You can show it to me. I can see it and it can be pleasing to the eye. Oh, that looks good. It smells good. It drives nice. All of that. But if it's not for me, then it's not for me. And I'm honoring myself enough to know what's for me and what's not, because what? I'm practicing great self-care, which is keeping me rolling. So now my spirit of discernment is operating at its all-time high. I'm respecting my gut. I'm trusting my intuition. So I know when to tiptoe on off, church finger, right? And stop saying, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I want to change, coach, but I'm not ready. I got all these negative thoughts and all of this and all of that. You have to shut those negative thoughts down. They're not going to stop on their own. That's something that you have to intentionally do in your life. The negative conversations, externals that we talked about, those are things that you have to shut down. You have to open up your mouth and let it be known. That's not what I want to hear. That's not what I'm about to sit up under and get up out of there. That negative self-image, that's something that you have to shut down. That's something that you have to work towards on a regular basis, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is this right here. When we're talking about negative self-image, how if you see something wrong, you'll use it wrong. Remember the analogy of the cup? Understand, if you see it wrong, then you will use it wrong. And with that being said, you have to understand that confidence is not something that you wait for. Confidence is something that you create in your life. Understand, by action. Confidence is not something that you wait for. Some confidence is what you create in your life through actions, through working on yourself, through pouring into yourself on a regular basis, getting up, practicing that great self-care, getting up every day, making sure that your self-actions is catering and loving and welcoming to yourself. That builds your confidence. That builds your self-esteem. Constantly surrounding yourself. Remember, we said environment. Around the environments where you're growing, the more competent you become, the more confident you actually are. That's a fact. When you're walking around and you don't really know much, you walk around head down because you feel like everybody's superior to you. You feel like you don't really know, so you don't engage in conversation. You feel like you don't know this, you don't know that, so you just kind of sit quietly over in a corner. But when you're the type of person where you're knowledgeable and you're able to have intellectual conversations, you show up different. Thank you, Romeo. When you're knowledgeable and you're working on yourself, you're able to have those spiritual conversations. You're able to engage in every atmosphere. No matter where they place you at, you're able to hang in there. You got that because your confidence is showing. The more competent that you are, the more confident that you become. And that's the reason why the enemy fights so hard to keep you ignorant. I'm going to wait on y'all to write that. The note is confidence isn't something that you wait for. It's something that you create. Your confidence comes through action. The more confident, competent, more knowledgeable that you are. And that's why it's so important that you open books. That's why it's so important that you evaluate your surroundings and make sure that you're around people, that you're constantly growing, reading, and applying knowledge to your life, because you're able to fit in any atmosphere. There's nowhere that people can put you that you can't hold your own weight, that you can't carry yourself, and your head is always up, chin always head up, chest always out, because you know, oh, I got this. Yeah. What you say, coach? Walk into the room and own it. Yeah. Some of y'all need that. What you say, coach? Walk into the room and own it. That's the one. Or walk into the room like I'm supposed to be here. Yeah. Ain't no intimidation, baby. Well, ain't no intimidation. I don't care how well you dress. I don't care how good you smell. I don't care what the brands you got through across you. I see you. Yeah, you look good, baby. But understand, I can slide right on up in here with a t-shirt and some joggers and understand. Yeah. See, because when you're real, when you're authentic, when you you are who you know that you are, when your walk, your posture, your sense of urgency, when you open your mouth, people will not be looking at what you have on. They won't even notice the outfit because they'll be so intrigued by the knowledge, the understanding that you bring. They can feel the anointing. They can feel the energy through your words. So when you speak, they become blind to everything else that's in the room. Because people like knowledge. They like understanding. But it's not everywhere because the enemy's job is to keep you ignorant. Can you imagine what the world would be like if everybody was highly intelligent? He wouldn't have a job. If everybody had the right self-esteem, the right confidence, he wouldn't have a job. And as long as you're ignorant, then he has the advantage. But when you're the person that's walking around with that type of intelligence, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, then you have the advantage. So you walk different, you talk different, you show up different, and you don't have to walk in and say anything but room shift. Every single time. And people, yeah, it's an amazing thing because people will try to trick you into thinking that people don't want that, but they really and truly do. People said for a very long time, oh, the type of stuff that you talk about on your platforms, people are not going to really hang out and listen to that all day. Like, you should really do your videos and make your videos about 20 minutes, 30 minutes long, because who wants to sit and hear you talk for a whole entire hour? Why would, that's only for a matter of time that people gonna give up on that. And if I was you, I would stay on Facebook, right? I'll stay on Facebook because the crowd is older over on Facebook. They're a little bit more mature on Facebook. So if I was you, I'd stay on Facebook because them older people, they sitting at home. They ain't got nothing else to do but sit there and listen to you. So they'll do it. But then when I started doing it on TikTok, then I realized that everything that I had been told, thank God I'm not the type of person that listen to other people and allow other people to spit their fear and their, limitations and their doubts and everything on me. Because had I done that, I would have still been just solely on Facebook. I went to Instagram, to TikTok, and over in TikTok, less than 3 or 4 months, I was at 1 million. And the age ranges vary. And they didn't just follow the page, they subscribed to the page. They were showing up every live video. So if the enemy can shut down knowledge, if he can keep people from getting the right information, if the enemy can really, that's exactly what he'll do. That's why I say negative conversations. That's why I said negative environments. That's important. Because those people all play a part in your life. It's like, well, man, it's hard to grow IG. It's so hard. It is hard to grow IG. It really and truly is. But I kept going. And I kept dropping video after video after video after video after video over on IG. And then eventually, I dropped that right video. The one that they wanted to hear. The information that they needed. My Instagram is not growing because I'm a model, not because of the clothes that I wear, not because I do makeup, not because I'm connected to the celebrities. No, the same sweaty black t-shirt with that same funky do-rag coming fresh up out the gym, sweaty face and all, is what grew that Instagram. They don't come for nothing but the word. They show up just to get the word. People want to grow. They want to heal. Some folks are sick and tired of the life that they're living, and they're looking for a way out. They just have to have the right information. And that's why I show up every day, right? That's why I come and I do what I do. So I need for you to understand, always put yourself in the environments and surround yourself with people that you can grow from, that you can learn from, that you can continuously evolve. That's important to your development. Yeah, wigs is good. Lip gloss is good. Incense is good. Shea butter is good. Being a model is good. Having the right type of style is good. But we over a beautiful disaster. We're over walking around looking good, but the inside is a complete mess. We passed that stage. Now we want something real, something solid. Now we ready like, oh, I gotta move. That's where we at, right? And I need for you to stop saying, I'm not ready, coach. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And I need for you to understand that I'm not ready. Are y'all ready for this? Don't nobody get mad at me. Let me get some love. Let me get some love. I know we went outside a little bit, but I just really needed to explain to you how, one, I don't want you to allow people cook. I'm glad to see you pop in. I was thinking about you earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know how important it is for you not to allow people to dump their fears and their insecurities and their limits all over your life. I also want to elaborate more on making sure that you are in the right environments that were feeding you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, helping you stay balanced, because all of that plays a part in your development. But I want to break this note down to you. This is going to be the last note. This is the last note. We've been over here for over an hour. I know I've been on here over an hour. I'm sorry, but I had to get this live out because I saved it for today because I knew the illustrations that I had. I knew I wanted to draw. I knew I wanted to show y'all everything that I had going. I've been listen. I was waiting to get us, because all week long I've been talking about release. I said, now watch when I hit them with the seal, when I tell them that you got to release you, that you got to free you from you. You got to free you from you. I saved it on purpose. Double tap on the screen. Y'all at 290. Go ahead and get us on up there. Go ahead and get us on up. We can get 300K. Double tap on that screen right now. Over here on Facebook, we at 1797. Go ahead and get us up to 2K over here on the stars on Facebook. If you've been getting what you need this morning, come on, double tap on that screen. If I blessed your soul, if I gave you that inspiration that you wanted, that you needed, if I opened your eyes, gave you a different view. Thank you, Danielle. You know what I'm saying? If I gave you a different perspective this morning, if I gave you some confirmation this morning, if I gave you some good, I needed that, you in my house, you on my coffee table, laid back on my bed, how did you know I was going through that, coach? If I gave that to you this morning, go ahead and send me some love. Let me get a couple of badges over here on IG. I think we are 4 badges away from our badge goal, so let me get 4 badges over here. Thank you, Crystal Love. I appreciate you. 7th, I see you tapping in. Herman, I appreciate you. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. D. Smith, send me some love real quick, man. We at 1937 on Facebook. Let's get some love shown over here. What's up? Starting the day forever. I appreciate you. Let me get 3 more. Okay, First Lady, I appreciate you. Thank you. I need 2 more. There we go. 200. Oh, okay. Big Ham, I appreciate you. Come on for the gusto. You and Sweet Baby Trees, y'all ain't playing. Free Gregory, I appreciate you. Is it Danielle? I appreciate you. I got something else I want to say before we get up out of here. I'm glad you guys. Thank you so much, Ra. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the live today, because God knows I worked really, really hard on this one, and I wanted to seal this release. I wanted to make sure. Look at Crystal came over here. Crystal like, wait a minute, why y'all moving slow with my coach? She didn't bounce all the way over here. You know what I'm saying? I love my people, man. I love my people. Look what's going on, Christy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Anitra. You know what I'm saying? I worked really, really, really hard on this, and I made sure that I carved out the time for today. Thank you, Heather Geegan, for that cash app. I made sure that I carved out the time that I needed to make sure I gave y'all this today. That's why I didn't do it yesterday. I did not want to rush. I wanted to take my time. I wanted to break down every single component, because I felt like I don't like incomplete information. I don't like when a coach or a preacher or a teacher start on something and then they don't go into detail. And I knew I wanted to go into detail. So I just want to say, before I get this last thing, that I appreciate every single one of you guys for hanging out with me as long as you have been on here this morning. And I know this is Saturday. It's a beautiful day outside, and y'all could have been doing anything anywhere else, but y'all came in and y'all been right here with me, hanging out with me right here over here on this live. So I truly appreciate you guys for your time, your energy, and your effort. For every single one of you guys that sent stars, that sent badges and gifts and cash apps, I appreciate you guys so much for valuing my content and respecting what it is that I do. I thank you guys wholeheartedly. This last note that I want to say, I saved it for last because I want you to understand what it is, right? This last note is, I'm not ready. is fear in disguise. It's a lie that we tell ourselves to keep from trying. I am not ready is fear in disguise. It's what we tell ourselves to keep from trying. Think about it. Friends say truth. Think about it. Think about it for a second. Sit in there for a second. And you're gonna understand exactly why. Yeah, come on, Kira. Come on, think about it. Think about how many times have we said, I'm not ready, and we never associated it with fear. We were just saying, I don't really have my ducks in a row. I really don't have all the money that I wanted right now. I really, I want to, but, I want to get this degree first. Or maybe I'll wait until the kids get here first. And maybe I'll do this and that. And we never really tied it to fear. I'm not ready is fear in disguise to keep us from trying. Think about it. Stop telling yourself that you're not ready. Stop lying to yourself like you're not ready. A thought is just not a thought, especially when it's coming to you every single day. When it's riding you even in your sleep. When all throughout the day it's sitting and it's resting on your shoulders. Shake it off and get started. Get into action. Step it up. We're in Q2. Everything that you do, it's on you in this moment. I'm doing my hardest, going my hardest. I didn't almost stop playing music all the way together inside of morning walk and worship. Just to pour word on top of word on top of word every single morning. Because I need y'all to grow. I need you to heal. I need you to know that you can change your whole entire life by changing your mind. I need to make sure that you're fully equipped for every single obstacle, for everything that's going to come your way. The sacrifice on my part is there. And I just want you to stop lying to yourself. Stop downplaying yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop thinking that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that it shouldn't have happened for somebody like you. You are who you are on purpose. I need you to stand on that. 3 affirmations, add 2. I am capable. Ready? Y'all ready? I am capable. Put it in my comment section. I need to see it. I want to make sure y'all got it. I am capable. First one is I am capable. Oh, we bringing us into the second quarter. I ain't about to play with y'all. Y'all know the last time I dropped y'all affirmations. I am capable. Yeah, come on Facebook. I need y'all to catch up with them. There we go. I see you, Lillian. She said, I got you, coach. I'm down. There we go. I am capable. And when you say I am capable, I want you to know that you're capable of all things. Not only am I capable, I'm capable of all things. I'm capable of all things. Come on, Tia. Come on, I'm capable of all things. There's nothing that I can't do. There's nothing that is off limits to me. I am capable. I am capable. The second one is I am ready. That's right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I want you to sit on the edge of your seat like you at a game and you ready. You waiting every time the coach look over and they trying to see who they gonna bring in next. I want you to be on the edge of your seat like how them players be when they be ready. They be right. Tag me in. I'm ready, coach. I've been in condition. I've been working. I've been fasting. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready to face whatever I gotta face. I am ready to deal with whatever I gotta deal with. I am ready to go through whatever I gotta go through. I am ready to face. I'm ready to conquer. I'm ready to have the victory. I'm ready. I'm ready. The next one is I am aware. And I am aware. I am aware of all things. I'm aware. I'm aware that it's happening. I'm aware that of the consequences. I'm aware of the need. I'm aware. There's power in awareness. So much power in awareness. That'll teach all by itself. That'll teach all by itself, because that the last thing that the enemy wants you to be is aware. The last thing a narcissistic or a toxic person wants you to be is aware. And the last thing as a manipulator would want you to be is aware. So when you start showing up in life and you start looking people directly in their face and you start letting them know, oh, I'm aware. I may not give you the reaction that you want me to give you, but I'm aware. I might not do what you thought that I was going to do, but I'm aware. Just because I don't address it doesn't mean that I'm not aware. I'm very much aware, but I'm picking and choosing these days what I give my time, my energy, my effort to. I'm picking and choosing because I understand that everybody don't deserve that part of me, right? So I'm very selective with it. I'm very protective with it, but I am aware. Don't play me slow. Don't think that I don't know. Don't think that I'm not on top of it. I'm aware. But when I'm aware, I also know that, come on, love me up, because I'm going to seal it right now. Yeah, I'm aware. And because I'm aware and I'm activating my superpower of calmness so that I can think the way that I need to think, so that I don't overreact, so that I don't get tied into my emotion, I'm going to seal it for you, Cook, because I'm also aware. I'm also aware of the fact that, understand that I am more than a conqueror over it. I am aware of the fact that it does not have the power or the authority over me. I am aware of the fact, understand that, it doesn't have the power, it doesn't have the authority over me. That's why I'm calm the way that I am. That's why I show up how I show up, because I know who, when I was ignorant to who had the power, then I was flustered, then I was tired, then I was all over the place, and I was trying to think because I was ignorant. But now that I'm more aware, I sit comfortably. I sit comfortably in my calmness. I sit comfortable in my power. I sit comfortable in my knowledge and my understanding. Awareness is powerful. More powerful than some people know. There you go. I sit comfortably in my calmness. I sit in my calmness. You know how hard it is to calm your mind? To operate with a calm mind? Do you know how powerful that is? Ooh, yeah, when everybody else is freaking out and your mind is at ease because you've been practicing great self-care, because of the knowledge and the understanding that you now have of life, because of the fact that you released everything, understand, to God, and you saying, you know what, do what you need to do. Let your will be done. When you now understand that it's all part of the plan to be able to operate, sit, and rest in calmness, it's different. And I'm trying to teach it to you. They say that we are in a mental health crisis. They say that our numbers are extremely high. It's a need for more speakers and teachers, right? I get it. But I also feel like there's a need for more God. There's a need for more prayer. There's a need for more worship. There's a need for more fasting. Your spiritual life is just as important as your physical life. And at one point or another, you have to understand, and I've been telling my people this for the past 2 weeks, that everything is spiritual, whether you want to believe it or not. You want peace? Find God. Accept God. And I'm going to stand on it. Some people say, well, I just come for motivation. That's fine. But I'm faith-based. I love God. I follow God. And that's always going to be a part of what I talk about on a regular basis. So I see, sometimes I get the comments and I get the inboxes and, the conversations of these different things. And I just want to tell you that I love you. I do. But if you can't follow because of what I believe, then I understand. I'm not here. I'm not here to chase people. I'm not here to run people down and make them believe what I believe. I show up with a message. And with that message, you can decide what's for you and what's not. You can show up and you can only take the motivational portion, the illustrations, the notes. And when it gets spiritual, you can leave. That's a decision that you have. But I will not, under no circumstances, tell you that I will not speak about God, that I won't drop scriptures, that I won't show you how the Bible is the very best self-help book that was ever created. So if that won't make your platform, if that won't make your conference, if that won't make your show, then I'm willing to take that. Because the difference between me and most people that you see online is God is my source. I appreciate the badges. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the cash apps. I appreciate the love that is shown. But ultimately, God is the one that provides for me. He's the reason that I live, that I breathe, that I have my being. He's the reason of every single open door, of every opportunity, of everything that I do. I'm not naive to think that it's me. I know what my life was before Christ. I know what it was like, struggling check to check, trying to pay the bills, trying to keep the lights on, living in dysfunction, chaos. And ever since I made my decision in 2017 to say this is what I was going to do, and I dedicated my life to being a vessel, a willing vessel, to give the word, to be a server, to be the one to show up and do what I am called to do, my life has changed completely. I sleep in peace. I get up in peace. I operate in peace. I'm wrapped in love. Anybody that ever met me will tell you the same thing. To know me is to love me, because love is all I do. But I'm not going to compromise, and I'm not going to change the person that I am to suit certain people and certain people's platforms. That's not going to happen. This is my respectful way of saying what needed to be said. I love you, I do. I love having you as supporters and all of that, I do. But don't ever get too comfortable that you will inbox me and tell me that God spoke to you for me. We're not doing that. All right. So, with that being said, I just want to say to you that every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It is your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for hanging out with me. I love, 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 love y'all. And I cannot say that enough. Thank you guys so much for your time, for your energy, for your attention on today. And I will see you guys on Monday for morning walk and worship, or morning word and worship. You guys have a blessed, blessed Saturday. And enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful day outside. Make it good. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. I love you. All right, TikTok. Y'all have a good day. I love y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of it. And make sure you make it amazing on purpose.